game, we've got an AFC battle on tap, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Cleveland Browns. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
All right, let's go.
Bigsby with a carry to begin the series. Oh, he's got some breathing room. He may go. Touchdown, Jaguars. Take Bigsby. 65 yards. And the Jaguars are on the board first here in this division round matchup. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Browns, nothing. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On play action, here's Shadur. His first throw of his playoff matchup is intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Lisa 24.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN. And a nice little start as he's able to get this up to the 28. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, ETN once more. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being fit.
And he's going to go down here, sack. They push him back to the 34. Myles Garrett just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. There'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. They're facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Emmanuel Agba there on the stop. This is 2nd and 8. Sanders to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Shador. Open man is Waddle, complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins, 51 yards. And the Browns have cut it back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Room here to run. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? You're able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Give him 30 yards there.
They went with the ever-popular RPO on that play, and when they often tell their receivers, as soon as you get the ball, you've got to be like a punt return. You've got to make the first guy miss on your own, because if you do, big plays like that can result. He went a long way before they caught him.
Now he's able to break through 1 tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go.
Lawrence now to throw after that last run. Got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Britton Strange, a 1-yard touchdown reception, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes a reverse. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his defense. In this case, though, field position got flipped by the return team. You can do it so many different ways on special teams.
67 yards on the ground here for Harris. It's a first down.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a...
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Michael Pittman, 34 yards. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. The extra point splits the uprights. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well, right?
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 50 yards.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. They go play action with Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
On the crossing route, complete. That's Thomas. And the Jaguars are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter as they go to work on a first and goal.
Got it. Ready? On red. 11.
Lawrence going to move him around a bit. They'll run with Etienne. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 7 yards away. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for...
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Quinshawn Judkins with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, looking to repeat that.
It's caught inside the 25. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
Brian Thomas,
72 yards.
and the Jags are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point safely through, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
They'll try to run a reverse here.
Up to midfield. Jalen Waddle. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
But you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
Another tote for Etienne.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
It was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
A give to Etienne running right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because, you know, these defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
56 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Jacksonville.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31.
From the gun, it's Lawrence.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested. but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
He'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
They've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, so high! Hey, kill,
Now Lawrence changing the play. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. He connected on his first, this from 41. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
Well, since the leaping rules were changed back in 2017, we only average about 1 block kick per week league-wide. They pulled out all the stops there, got someone in there, delivered a big block.
I actually didn't think it was that high. I thought it was even less than that, but those guys executed perfection right there. Really brought excellent effort on that snap. Can't ask for anything more, and they got it done.
To throw is Sanders. He'll swing this out to Jenkins.
So give him 5 yards there in the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
Got it. Ready?
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To throw now, here's Sanders. This will complete to Jerry Jeudy.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Sanders. Setting up a screen for Jenkins. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Ready?
Throwing, Sanders.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Hard throw, incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. He'll try to do it himself. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th. And now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. An inside run with Jenkins.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Here's Sanders.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jerry Jeudy from 8 yards out. And the Browns take the blocked field goal and convert it into 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time they had a little bit of a special teams breakdown. That field goal was blocked.
Yeah, and everything has to be precise in the kicking game. Snap, hold, kick. Obviously the blocking to keep people out. So what you really want to do is get in there and get 6 points and take the pressure off of those guys.
Now Lawrence. Now he's going to step up and run. And some room to run now. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well. The offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Second and 10. Lawrence. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ballgame. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Lisa 24.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free. Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. 152 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
Now Sanders. Now he's going to step up and run. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies will try and force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Cougar 19. Ready.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Back. Cowboy 80.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Open man. He completes it to Judy. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. It's Sanders. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
60 back.
Jenkins going to run it out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
So they'll pass on what would have been a 49-yard field goal attempt, and they're going for it on 4th down. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it is caught. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On first down, Sampson. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he's going to step up and run. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Jags force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 102 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. Here's Lawrence to throw. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Lion. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10. Let's go. The 13-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And the Jags are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Easy. There's a hunt. Silver.
So the false start will back them up 5.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Definitely not how you want to start things on 1st down, and you don't want to panic. A field goal could get you closer, but you have to think to yourself, we even get another shot. At this point, to me, the thinking has to be touchdown or bust.
One more time with ETN. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And really, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Browns are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. So a big chance goes by the wayside there. A tough break on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, as a general rule, you know you're usually not going to win games with field goals. But in this case, they had 3 points in their pocket. I get what he was trying to do, but that's a big swing of momentum right there.
Go.
On the ground, it's Jenkins to start the drive. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
And that run, that changes the whole mentality about the drive right there. They were starting on their own 2-yard line. They just wanted enough space to punt the football successfully. Now they're talking about putting together a drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Timberwolf.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Ready.
Sanders to throw. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolf.
A quick throw caught out wide by Judy. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. And they'll get him down here at the 23. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, you know they had a 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
Checks it down to Jenkins. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Looking to throw. Sanders. That's going to be caught by Judy. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Give up the middle, Judkins. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw is Sanders. And a throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. Only able to gain a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
11, Lisa 24. Silver.
Lawrence will throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Let's phrase this delicately, okay? Might have had a better option instead of throwing the football to double coverage.
He was blanketed. I was surprised that he went his direction.
Yeah, should have thought maybe about the check down, take the completion, keep moving.
Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 45-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
Well, down inside the 40 to about the 38. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now 2nd and 3.
Hey.
Here's Lawrence. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
So the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Here we go. Got to have it. Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
A gain of 29 yards.
30 left. Hey,
First
Ginger.
Jaguars.
A shotgun snap and again to ETN. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
First down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
Red on red. Hot.
ETN once more. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now 1st and goal.
Hey, kill. Hey, run.
ETN is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave it with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. 13. Hey, son. Here we go, son.
Throwing now, Lawrence. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
Lawrence. Now he'll take this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal.
Lisa 24.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He'll try and do this himself. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter from 6 yards away. And the Jaguars put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead. They do tack on the extra point as well. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. This is 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Back to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now, has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go. They'll go. Here's Sanders.
And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and as a result, their playoff run may end right here.
Hey, go! Next side.
And they take a knee. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Tomato.
Down to a knee, and the defense, they can't stop that clock. A couple more of those, and it's going to be victory.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, attack.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. So they file for the exits here in silence. And what a job to come in on the road, divisional round of the playoffs, and you get to end it by going down to a knee.
Now their confidence has to be at an extreme high. That's 2 weeks in a row. They've gone on the road and gotten it done. They don't care where they go. From here on out, they think they can beat anyone.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air.
The Jaguars season will continue.